What a night in Las Vegas. UFC 323 delivered one of the most shocking and unceremonious title changes we've seen in a long, long time. One of the greatest flyweight title reigns in UFC history has come to a sudden and heartbreaking end. In the co-main event, the seemingly unstoppable Alexandre Pantoja stepped into the octagon to defend his 125-pound championship against the rising star, Joshua Van. And what happened next, nobody could have predicted. Just 26 seconds into the very first round, the fight was over. Pantoja threw a high right head kick, a move we've seen him use countless times, but this time, Van caught it perfectly. As Van drove forward for a takedown, Pantoja tumbled awkwardly to the canvas. As he fell, his left arm twisted underneath his own body weight, in a way an arm just as unsupposed to bend. The injury was immediate and severe. Pantoja was in visible agony, and the referee had no choice but to wave off the fight. A TKO victory for Joshua Van. It was a stunning moment of silence in the T-Mobile Arena. Pantoja, who hadn't lost in over 5 years and had defended his belt 3 times, was defeated not by a knockout blow or a submission, but by a freak accident. Even the new champion, Joshua Van, seemed stunned by the outcome. In his post-fight interview, he said, "I didn't know what happened. He just stopped. I was trying to ground and pound, but the ref said something was wrong. Yes, one of the greatest of all time, and I didn't want the fight to go that way. It's a bittersweet victory, for sure, but a victory nonetheless." Pantoja was immediately rushed out of the octagon to get medical attention. We're all hoping for a speedy recovery for the cannibal, whose incredible run was on its way to cementing him as one of the best flyweights ever, right up there with Demetrious Johnson. But tonight, the story belongs to Joshua Van. At just 24 years old, he is now the second youngest champion in UFC history. What an absolutely incredible year for this young man. He finishes 2025 with a perfect 4-0 record. Think about this. Just over a year ago, in June 2024, Van was coming off a knockout loss to Charles Johnson. Many would have written him off, but he didn't quit. Born in Myanmar and fighting out of Houston, he has shown unbelievable resilience and skill. He rattled off impressive wins against Ray Saruja, Bruno Silva, and then put on an absolute war with Brandon Royval to earn this title shot. That fight with Royval, by the way, set a new UFC record for the most combined strikes in a 3-round fight at a staggering 419. Van also became the youngest fighter to ever land over 1,000 significant strikes in his UFC career. This kid is a machine, a true testament to hard work and determination. After the fight, in a beautiful emotional moment, Van handed the UFC championship belt to his mother inside the octagon. He said, "I'm so blessed. People of Myanmar, now the world will know of us." It was a powerful statement from a young man who has just reached the pinnacle of the sport and is putting his home country on the map. So, a new era begins in the flyweight division. Joshua Van is the new king. It wasn't the way anyone wanted to see the title change hands, and a rematch will surely be on everyone's mind once Pantoja is healthy. But for now, let's give credit where it's due. From a prospect with a recent loss to a UFC champion in just 1 year, Joshua Van's journey is nothing short of inspirational. What do you guys think? Is Van the future of the division, or will Pantoja come back to reclaim his throne? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more UFC content.